Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PXS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to, with this time frame, I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the green line here is coming from. And before anything else, I do want to kind of note that from a presentation standpoint, this is a very tricky chart to talk about because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought somewhere around here, or maybe you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty terrible. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. There's a pretty big pullback today. But today being the key word, when you look at multiple days, the bulls do still technically have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really the easiest way to kind of illustrate this is, again, for those of you that watched your video from Friday, hopefully you remember me talking about this level down here at $3, and I talked about that being, a key level of support at that point in time. I'm not going to cross that bridge right now. If you want to go back and watch the video from Friday, you can do that. But that was where that key, support level was. Now you fast forward to today, and you look at right here around where the low of today was at, 485. Let's just call it $5. And not to insult your intelligence, but if you look at where the lows have been, so you have, this low right here, and then you have today's low right here. And if you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you are having stair steps in the upwards direction. And that's what progress, is kind of defined by, are whether or not the stair steps are going up or down. If the stair steps are going down, then obviously you have downwards progress. But in this case, we have upwards progress. And that's why I would still say that from the big picture perspective, the bulls are in full control. Again, I 100% realize if you bought up here, then you couldn't care less about these stair steps. But that's why I try to kind of qualify and, just offer a warning that I would be talking about things from the big picture perspective. So $5, very important level of support going into tomorrow. And, it wasn't even really threatened today other than that first 30 minutes. What about areas of resistance? I'm just going to talk about one at this point in time, given that I think top priority right now is just consolidation and going through all the consolidation, not necessarily breaking levels of resistance. And that key level is right up there around $9. So on any sort of movement back to the upside, keep an eye on $9. That'll be that first overall initial area of resistance. But this one has been crazy, a lot of volume, a lot of volatility. So we'll see how it unfolds tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.